Here we go. Turn down my phone just in case of notifications. Where are you? Okay. Oop. Go activate that, Pascal.
This explorator is blessed with multifunctionality.
Take the goods. What do you got? Leather armor. Ooh. Against human enemies. That's a charged staff. Heroic push. Ooh. Cassia. What is better? You're not a sanctioned psyker. That's right. I really need to get you a better gun, though. So you do, like, no damage. Okay. What is in here?
I won't tolerate weakness.
I'm not listening to machine spirits in the ways of diagnostic divination. Okay. Cultists were killed.
What is it,
Wait.
rogue trader?
Okay, we do have everyone. For some reason I was counting
I'll
only
lay claim to
5
the
bodies.
stars.
Circular cognitive. The lecturers, please, hiding space. The place must be nearby. Okay. You should be feared by the motive force. They look like almost like snail shells.
I won't heed your cries of mercy.
Okay, so we are where we are. Well, immediately you're going to have to give someone a turn.
I'm not
give it to
accustomed to being
Argena.
ordered around.
Who's going to
Doubtless for the
burst fire against them? Easily does it. Does furious
Faith
recital.
without deeds is worthless.
She doesn't have to dash. She can snipe one of these priests out.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
I'll give you a boost to your shooting. That's all. Henrik's, you're just gonna come right here.
Get me a target.
You're just gonna swing,
But of course, your reckoning is due.
and then you're gonna charge this guy.
More trouble than it's worth.
Oh, the target's too close.
Someone's death wish is mine to grant. Naturally.
And you're not finished.
Let's see to it. I'm done with this one. Everyone, step aside. I won't do that.
There, that's everything from you. Abelard is gonna reach the guy that's hiding. No problem. You're going to sprint to that guy. Get an attack in. You are going to sworn enemy him. And you're going to brace for impact.
The Emperor is on our side.
You're going to move right next to that guy, so if he tries to run, he's going to get ticket attack.
My
Around
tactics
here.
are flawless. All too easy. Nothing of
Shoot.
value has been lost.
Give the order to your board.
At your beck and call. One fewer
We'll take a
target.
tech, please. Okay, so we got a barrier. Okay.
The machine god grants the insight.
Take any character we can. Data alter. I remember doing this before. What was it? Program only the words of the first collect him will reveal to you the gifts hidden beyond real knowledge and share with you. So the signals cancel. Pascal, kind of remind me how the sim goes. Fox said, noisy groans if he's clearing his throat, but then stops abruptly. After a brief pause, he averts his eye, gaze, and says in a rasping voice, "It is not known to me. Only high-ranking servants at shrines or energetic prosperity are permitted to form the first galvanic hymn." Ilar snorts and struggles to suppress an involuntary smile. Emperor, help us all. This D. Magus has been caught out not knowing a prayer. Now he's fluttering like a cadet in an exam. I never thought I'd see the day. Is the sign of which the holy discharge strengths forth. First two calls to you, program. Let us fill ourselves with gratitude towards the arcane that closeth the circuit. Now finish the prayer program. In unity, the sacred charges power, the moral reason to have created the spark. Very so, a program who has learned our ways is worthy of the gifts of the enlightened. Awesome. Grants 15% chance range attacks against enemies within. Ooh, voicing visor. An arc rifle. What is this bad boy? Okay, so let's compare this. Bolter does less damage, single shot but can burst fire. When the wielder hits a target with the arc rifle, they also attack all enemies within 2 cells of the target. The range is not as great. The max ammo is only 4. The rate of fire is 1. I might want to keep the visor there. I mean, it's only a single shot gun. Why do you have? I might just give you the arc rifle. You don't have anything on you, so I might give you the pin poison later. Okay. Now we go back the other way.
My lead.
Get myself a little drink. I hate this part.
Take a knee.
Okay,
And
'cause
bow before me.
this is like turn-based here. Okay, so we have to go by this thing. So we're safe here, as of right now.
The enemies of the Emperor will
But
be
it can
undone.
change quick. So we have to like quickly take these guys out.
None can escape the Emperor's judgment.
And then we're gonna have you dash here to safety.
That is not
To
the
relative
Emperor's
safety.
will.
Fierce recital. And
I'll do it.
we'll have you move here.
God Emperor, move through me. Be the fire in my heart. As the Emperor commands, I act. Eradicate it.
Momentum.
Power resides in the will of the righteous.
I'll move you
Guided by
here.
faith. I'll do it. Each strike
Got the
is a
gunner.
prayer.
And the rest are way down there, so we're good for now.
Faith without deeds is worthless.
That's fine. You missed a shot. Here's where things are gonna get interesting. I'm gonna move you all the way down here, Cassia. Oh, we can't loot in battle. That is problematic. I'm gonna give you another order. Take that guy out. Not what I was hoping for.
This is unacceptable. As the Emperor commands, I
Revel in the
act.
slaughter. Okay.
Momentum.
I need a foothold.
And then we need you to dash. I think you'll be safe right there.
Be gone. I'll see our foes obliterated.
Yeah, we'll move you all the way
Get me a target.
down here.
For the throne's glory.
Okay. Let's see if I can reach him.
My place is at the fall.
We'll have Iblard stand right there. Pascal stand right there.
Fury algorithm.
This is where things will get dangerous, because you're in the electric zone.
I will bathe this battlefield in righteous fury.
Okay,
I'll do it. Eradicate it.
take out the cover. Pretty easy.
The enemies of the Emperor will be undone. As the Emperor commands.
Okay, so this is where everyone needs to like go one by one and not move.
You are in the presence of House Orselio.
So we need you to get right there once it's over.
They say a little bit of humility never hurts anyone. I help
And then
others
we get
better themselves
everyone
by
over here.
wholeheartedly humiliating them at every step.
Now we're all back together. We could. Oh no!
It's nothing.
I'll channel my pain into anger.
That was bad timing.
This master-crafted patella augment is not
Okay.
fit for a servitor.
I woke up with a feeling of wonder, as if a
Mm.
field of flowers was blossoming nearby.
We need
A
medkit.
child was saved from death. 1,000 heretics were burning alive, begging and sobbing and howling.
Okay, we get it. You don't like
The
heretics.
pain will subside.
I stand in
Be
recognition.
strong. Greater trials lie ahead.
Integrity
Let me tend
factor
to your
increased.
wounds. The pain will subside.
My frail mechanics required it.
Injuries will not slow me. Ministration is a holy task. Let me tend to your wounds.
The healing
Be
is
strong.
much appreciated.
Greater trials lie ahead.
You have my thanks.
Sometimes you consult the appropriate treaties on Tactica Imperialis and weigh every step. Sometimes, though, you just fire your biggest cannon and save the day.
Oh, look around.
Look no further.
Sins hidden in the heart turn all.
I needed that.
Let me tend to your wounds.
Your assistance is
The
much
pain will
appreciated.
subside.
You have my thanks.
Take the gunner stuff.
My house would be proud of me.
My success is an irrefutable
Grenade
certainty.
and more medkits.
It's about time.
A crowd of cultists surrounded a tech priest, crucified upon a mechanism. A rhythmic whisper repeated by 100 voices blends some blasphemous enchantment. Powerful discharges of the motive force run through the machine, causing an unfortunate prisoner's body to pulse brutally and forcibly woeful cries of pain from his lips. The tech priest's horse echoes under the ceiling. In the clenched claws stagnation, the shackles iteration 0, and the iron wing of the psycho beast be discontinued. Pascal's mechandrites spring to combat mode instantly. Raffle Radiclicious Vox. I am registering a severe violation of the Purity Protocol. The blessed armament has been captured by heretics and being tortured. Are you sure he's Armament? Confirmed. I did not observe his face, but I recognize his words. So the second be discontinued is the blessed Armant's motto. Around the hall. Heretics have taken up positions anywhere. Many or more are so dastardly hiding in the passages leading out of the hall. For now, they are all focused on the sacrilege torture of the tech priest and do not notice you. How's he bearing this torture? The devotee of the Omnissiah is capable of withstanding great bodily torment, no less of functionality. But where flesh reinforced with sacred iron will persevere, the purity of spirit may perish. I hypothesize that the heretics have made the blessed armament a participant in the variety of sacrilegious ritual. Through sacrilegious torture, they are trying to break his will and turn him to unholy terminal, which to control the reactor's outer power circuit system. The tech priest's colors are stained with grime. They are diluted, painted over with rot. His heart still holds a cinder bright red. This dying flame can be ignited anew. I must save this steep tech priest without risking his life. The Magnetics point to the corpse heretics lying around. We can use his blasphemous clothing as a disguise. Unrecognized, we can sabotage the power units, overloading them and thus cleansing the Hall of Heretics. The lightning discharge has charred the cultist's corpse. Wisps of smoke rise from their MPI sockets, whose contents have evaporated. The clothes covered in the blood of innocents are crudely painted over with elements of the archenemy, which exude a repulsive air of sour decay. I shudder with disgust at the mere thought of having to touch clothing adorned with unholy symbols. Let alone wear it. This is the first step towards falling. A small compromise with evil that will lead to something greater. Is that truly no other way? Rogue trader? The signs of the archenemy are not just painted symbols, but conductors of its will. The words of their prayers, even spoken without faith, their coat of arms, even deceitfully worn, all this increases the presence of the ruinous powers near you, and draw their corrupting attention to you. Cassius stares in horror at the corrupted clothes and scattered human ashes. Do not make me. What is the essence of your plan? Uttering a litany of accusation for the power units from the Luminant Deacon's command firm would direct the motive force created by the blessed reactor into the hall. Distribution observatory is keeping its output within set parameters, but on receiving an order to increase its peak values, it will turn display into an electric trap. Okay. The safety system protecting the hull is controlled from the machine altar, which must be disabled. If all these operations are performed, I can guarantee that a single blast will survive the ominous wrath that will be unleashed upon this place. You would disgrace yourself by donning these tainted rags? The only unbearable disgrace is that I have a duty unfulfilled. The rest is merely spiritual attrition. Ooh. What do I want? There's some good options. If it helps to save a worthy man, I'll put on the cultist robes. Laugh! I'm actually curious to know what it's like to walk in a heretic's shoes. I'll not allow corruption to touch you. We will vest ourselves in faith and kill every last traitor of the Golden Throne, or are you suggesting we pass on the chance to kill them all with our own hands? Forget it. I'm not missing out on the fun. You know what? If it's to save a worthy man, I'll put on the cultist clothes for the time being. I pray that the Omniscient gives the blessed Armand enough fortitude. Yeah, we're like trying to be like one of the cool kids. The heretic scars gleam to your skin like a greedy leech. Tingling foul fever spread over your body as though these towers embody the vile contents of the former wearer's soul. How do you do, fellow cultists? Cultist scum, a grim-looking heretic walks up to you, resolutely blocking your path. As he studies your disguise of suspicion, you know that his left eye has 2 conjurant irises, with his right eye has 4. I don't know you. Who are you, and why have I met you before? Smile mysteriously. Perhaps the master has blinded your eyes to trifles so that you may behold what is true. Flash your menacing gaze. I don't know you either, you know. What's with all these questions? Are you the governor's spy? Throw up your hand sheepishly. I'm new. I'm saying you're just slaughtering unbelievers, and I only just finished. Slaps him in a minute. Who am I? I'm the rogue traitor of House von Veloctus. Or, you bashed cultist brains out. You're so exorbitant. Here's your prize. Yeah. Just play it smart. Like, are you one of those governor's spies? The cultist is taken aback and staggers backwards a little. Fear flashes in his mutated eyes. To the best of you. Go on. You merry way, brother. Okay, and we have to go here to the distribution servitor. A heavy crown of golden neural augments rests upon the servitor's head. The crown is bent and broken from the ruthless gun butt blows. The pale body is covered in blasphemous inscriptions carved into the wood of the flesh. Identified as acolytes of distribution servitor, I'm ready to upon traces of sacrilegious violation at the rite of operation. Probability of its responsiveness to commands is below average. Ooh, yeah, just be like, your function is serve, and I command you to serve. A shower of sparks burst from the mechanism upon the servitor's head, and black, ashed into tears make traces down his pale cheeks. A weak whisper comes from the servitor's lips, ready to perform my function, glory to the Omniscient. Energize this hall's power units to the maximum. It will be done. Ooh.
Halt! I noticed something.
What did you notice? Is it that you notice? Take everything we can. You saw something, but what did you see?
Operation successful.
Oh. Oh. Wait. We'll go for that stuff afterwards. We miss some loot. That's fine. We'll do it after this place is not trapped like a booby trap. The altar is adorned with gilded skulls. Threads of metal that used to be electrodes are fused onto the bone. Once injected, this altar has not been desecrated with blasphemous images of blue-green suns. Some of the levers of buttons have been pried from their sockets, but the mechanism still glorifies the Omniscient of its operation. I defined this as a safe system control altar. For our diversion to succeed, the blessed machines must be executed. May his spirits forgive us. Cause the altar to overload. Pascal officers short by hierarchical prayer, then enters command after command to stop the trap for the machine spirit inhabiting the altar. The code born out of the tech priest's tinkering causes the spirit to flutter confusedly in a snare of impossible commands. Heat up the altar's circuit boards and perish forever in the showers of sparks that burst forth from the melting wires. May we grant the Messiah's forgiveness for this act, and registering general shutdown in the security system. And then we activate the trap.
Victory awaits.
A tech priest's corpse. His throat slits upon a splendid command throne laced with finely wrought motive force paths. A clear expression of righteous anger grows on his face. A black blindfold covers his eyes. This is the Lumen Deacon's command throne. This is where the power unit activation shutdown lineages are resetted from. Blessed Lumen Deacon himself has the honor of closing the circuit the motive force flows through. Ooh, toughness 35. Sit upon the throne and recite the litany of activation. I am about to be greatly honored, or else thoroughly charred. Maybe both. As soon as you lay your hand, the command throne pounds. If mumbles from your sense for your fingers cramp and your vision grows dim. Pain is visible in Tech Priest's eyes. He looks upon the staggers. Forgive us, Upsign, for such a great violation. Ooh, we take damage.
You'll regret this.
Okay, we have to... Yeah, okay. We took some damage, unfortunately. Ooh. Ooh, okay.
Join me in prayer.
We got some injury stacks, that's
Be
fine.
strong. Greater trials lie ahead.
Back into the fray.
Nope. Not what I want to do.
The pain will subside.
Thank you.
Now, time for
Where were we?
the level ups. Available talents and skills. I am going to take... The character can attack with the second weapon in their current weapon set in addition to the usual attack. Ooh. I'll take dual wield combat and commerce. Okay. You know what? Exposed weakness costing 0 would be great. Perception. Yeah, giving a chance of critically healing, I'll take it. Carouse. It's fine. I should be seeing if there's any, like, chain weapon expert. View medicine. There's something I saw before. Side reading. Yeah, you know, I take the course, commerce, makes sense. Oh, hydrating posture check. I am drinking Taylor's Port Black. It is a port, of course. It is 20%. This is called their American. They recommended drinking this over some ice, or even with a bit of soda. So it's a much stronger wine than usual, but it's a very tasty sweet port. Between this and the, oh, thank you for the subscription. This might be actually something I keep on my shelf permanently, because I have it slightly chilled now and it's just so tasty. Oh, wait a second. Rapid reload. Yep, I have that. Okay, making sure I have that. I need something like... Also, why did I let that... No, shield port is lovely. It is very lovely. Ooh, whenever the soldier stealthily dodges or uses cover against enemy's attack, they gain a guaranteed critical hit against that target. Yes. Perfect. Beautiful, even. Did I want to give you Litany of Hatred? Because that's something unique to you. So many different armor, like body gloves, swords, some las guns. In the cycles of the forward drain, there lurks a flaw of worship. Tech priest's body convulses, pain, plaintive creaks that by heroic prayers come from his vox. As moments pass, the signal becomes less and less clear, as something twisted wrong being added to it. Pascal studies the tech priest's face carefully, his vox system moans in the tragic vibrax. Suzuki unidentified. This is not the blessed Armnot, stranger. I request your name. How do you know my mentor's motto? Who are you, servant Omnissiah? The fire of the hearth set forth sparks. The name of the spark is Abel. Hanuman. Tech priest looks at Pascal for a brief moment. His speech becomes clear. The echo of my call has reached you. Good. Duration's at its end. Designs are fulfilled. What is the intention? Why are you calling yourself by my name? Was it you who summoned me to Ricker Minorius? What for? I categorically demand an answer. Pascal's voice rises to an intimidating howl, but the delirious tech priest does not seem to understand what he is saying. What design? Intention both bold and honorable, to open new gates for the waters of knowledge and comprehension. Plan written so that the righteous may follow. And trust in the great pattern of revelation and uniform progression towards it. Pascal's voice is trembling with elation. Those are his words. I have not heard of them in so very long. Ask about Armnot. You're here because him, after all. No, the tech priest's voice grows stronger. He came because of himself. Myself? To redeem myself? To correct a mistake? Possibly. But how do you... There's a look of gentle condescension in Abel's eyes, strange given the circumstances. The hubris of the mind spurs him to build momentums to himself. Do not regret, for all is predetermined by the iteration. The devastating coughing fit cuts him off, and you hear a clang of tearing metal from inside his chest. We can talk much once we get you out of here. A cold premonition breaks the heart. The probabilities are dark and frightening. Brother, I do not wish to gaze into them. We are the flames of knowledge that drives the darkness away. Pascal is quickly inspecting Abel's wounds, paying no mind to the blood and sacred urgencies staining his sleeves. The Vox raps soothingly. Do not fear what is to come, brother. We are already here. Examine the tech priest. There are deep burns all over his flesh, and the skin around his augments is charred. Blasphemous spells have been carved into his sacred iron, forming unholy entities of scrap code. It is amazing how robust this tech priest's life support systems have been maintaining the spark of life in his grievously wounded body. Do you know him, Pascal? The subject has not been identified, is no recorded in my catalog. Interrogation is impossible due to the subject in an affected state of clouded consciousness. Try to get him down. As soon as you touch the tech priest's battered flesh, he shifts his gaze to you and says, without sudden clarity, many sparks have gone out, but not all. The electric shepherds are alive. In the darkness, I heard their prayers. Find them. Save them. Recite the hymn of contact circuit restoration, so that you may behold what is hidden. Blast of the mood force runs down the tech priest's body, and his face contorts in a mocking grimace. But formed by her code, pulsely drawing on his ears, pour out of his vox. Information archived to the effect that the circuit restoration hymn is the entrance password to the electro priest's hiding place. Pascal responds with diagrams of the containment area. I know with great sorrow that the cultist ritual has been partially successful. My tech brother has been tainted by corruption. He's in the grip of his Sigmal, an unholy imitation of his machine spirit. It requests immediate activation of the Texurian protocol. What is a Sheshmal? Ugly mockery of a noble machine spirit. Created by the warp, sometimes a few lines of despicable scrap code of a small clump of the motive force falls under the arch-enemy's influence and degenerates into an abomination of this sort. One whose very existence is an insult to science wisdom. I shall help save him. I love how the dogmatic says, Grapti is literally in quotations, grant the Emperor's peace to the tech priest. Like, that's a very interesting way to put it. Yeah, I'll do what I can to save him. The possessed man responds with a burst of repulsive laughter. Every now and then, a word or two of Gothic finds its way into the barbaric obscenities pouring out of the Vox. What seems to be schematic tentative forays into a language that is alien to it. His body convulses, his joints twist at unnatural angles with the sound of bursting steel couplings. As the possessed man thrashes about, his eternal augment emerged gradually through the hanging tatters of his flesh. The old iron Haculus hidden inside the tech priest was trying to cast off the meat cocoon it no longer needed. Pascal's mechanic dragon extends a thin drilling needle. Sacred unguent glistens on it. A code purification aria is heard as the needle sinks to the possessed tech priest's skull, touches the neural augmented, forming an electric circuit with it. Extreme strange is visible on his face. Furious litanies pour out of his vox. Result failure, requesting assistance. Yeah, you know what? Send a purifying charge of motive force into this man's body. May the machine god heal you. Undoubtedly, you grab one of the server cables and press it to the tech priest's body, and a shock of formal power shakes the possessed man. Machine oil gushes out of his mouth. His vox hisses deafeningly as a flow of the motive force burns the corruption in the sacred iron. The overload destroys some of the circuit boards of the neural augments, resets his code, and erases this from his existence. The tech priest's eyes roll up, and he loses consciousness. Alert, good luck. Thank you. Crushed is still alive and no longer in the thrall of corruption. With the utmost care, Pascal takes his body down from the mechanism and lays it on the floor. His stirring in the knees of gratitude loud and silent echo throughout the hall. Rest tech, brother. We'll come back for you when we have done our duty to the Merciless fusion reactor. Lord Captain, the Omniscient commands a PS mind to strive towards uncovering the truth. Therefore, I will not stop until I find my mentor and understand his connection to the servant of the machine god. I grant us the privilege of joining your retinue as a rightful companion. I can offer to fulfill the duties of an engineer on your ship in exchange for the right to follow you and conduct my own investigation. Item received. Nothing. Right, now we go back this way.
I tire of idleness. Let's move.
Everyone, get back here.
None shall stand in
When
my
the
way.
faithful are idle,
You are authorized.
Pascal.
What advice do you seek?
Ready for data input.
Meet everyone here. Pascal. That includes you.
A new challenge for me.
A short, muscular man wearing the scarlet colors of the priesthood of Mars steps into your path. The wrinkles on his cheeks and forehead point to his prosperity for frequent outbursts of fierce anger, but right now he's showing no signs of aggression. Glowing blue patterns of electric tattoos, or electros, show for his oddly blue-tinted skin. The man's eye sockets are dark and empty, yet he turns his face straight toward you with no hesitation. His sharp, screeching voice, not unlike of the birds calling. May the charge of Omnissiah and mercy persist in the hands of the faithful. May the move forward persist in the batteries. Make the sign of the code, the Emperor protects. You know what? We're going to declare right away. I, rogue trader Suki von Vlakness, declare this monster to be under my protection. The man bows his head. The motive force brought you here at the right time, Pilgrim. The hallowed electric dynamic column receives you, Pilgrim. I am Dire Impulse 6, a servant of the motive force, a praetor electroid of the sacred monastery. Pascal bows. Okay. He bows in return. Pascal bows down humbly before the man. A trill of biharic signals come from his vox, to which the praetor responds with a solemn gesture of blessing. Pascal turns to you and says, "The rank of the praetor electroid is a sign of high standing with the electro priest fraternity. To have been granted audience is a great honor." And Abelard immediately is like, "You have the honor of hosting the rogue trader Faust von Flockness. I urge you to follow proper etiquette when interacting with the eminent bearer of the sacred warrant. Within these walls, worldly titles are nothing before the motive force. Your deeds, however, speak far louder than titles, for your path here is sprayed with the blood of desecrators." Dire Impulse 6, it was you, was it not, that Logus Abel came seeking an interpretation of his data trance? Yes, the tech brother Abel arrived here to engage in magnetic meditation that would help clarify his visions. Unfortunately, the heretic's machinations prevented us from completing the ritual. His deemed Logus volunteered his help in defending the monastery, but contact with him was soon lost afterwards. Tell me more about Logus Abel. We do not speak much to each other. He preferred to devote his time to solitary reflection in his chapel. The Omnissiah has given tech brother Abel a great gift of insight, which allows him to discern each individual facet of existence rather than an overall view. This makes his logic different from that of other people. His mind has always been able to combine facts and conclusions into harmonious wholes that were nothing short of beautiful. Many among my flock found his sermons poetic. What kind of visions was he receiving? The Omnissiah revelations are encrypted with great metallicness, which negates its great importance. Grasping it fully is beyond my ability, but a single touch was enough for me to realize the enormity of the secret concealed within. Or exactly the secret design, which was how tech priest Abel referred to it. His mind discerned in the world around him traces of some grand silence that he wished to comprehend. I rescued him from the surgeons. I hope this Omnissiah preserves tech priest brother Abel's life, that he may continue to comprehend the mysteries he has tapped into. I have a few questions about the place and the people in it. Truth is like light, and blocking its path is criminal. Praetor Ecole nods majestically. Who are you? The hard-working servants and dwellers of the Senium Boom, electric priest of the Adeptus Mechanicus, the Corpus Curi, did us great honor by trusting us into our care the sacred relic around which the hallowed electrodynamic symbiote was built. Precisely do you believe in? We have devoted ourselves to worship the aspect of the machine god which is known as the motive force. It's a blessed divine spark that creates impetus in the universe. The Omnissiah in his mercy gave the world the gift of the motive force, and we follow his impulses in order to increase it, bringing to light people protected from unholy hands. The relic that this monster protects presides the entire planet for good memories with the blessing motive force, and we, unworthy though we are glad to serve the ancient machine that dwells in this place. Tell me more about your relic. It would be pointless to describe the miraculous fusion reactor. Only through beholding its ferocious power can one comprehend its blessed essence, and fear that by the Omnissiah. Its core was found 4,000 years ago, delivered to recruit miners by the holy warrior of faith. Block Impulse 1 during one of his campaigns. His sacred spark has not gone out for an instant. The walls and power units of this sitting room have been erected around the relic in order to protect it from ignorant lay people, as well as protect them from its infordable might. Pastel keeps his solemn silence, but the quick clicking of his Mectrodite's claws betrays the segment of being so close to the sacred Acrotech. You're not like other members of the Adeptus Mechanicus I've met. Our faith imposes duty of obedience on us. Every electric piece is given numerous electrodes that combine in a blessed volcative circuit, allowing feeble flesh to withstand the might of the motive force. This is why our skin glows with its light, and our eyes melt when we are ordained. The omniscience tears is what we call this phenomenon, this drying wave of unworthy flesh. As we shun the layperson's primitive means of looking at the world, we gain the ability to sense the motive force around us with our entire bodies. I understand everything. I am pleased to be the conductor of truth. Why are you calling me a pilgrim? Only those lay people who desire to experience the motive force are allowed to cross the monastery's threshold. All other profaners are criminals. You don't belong to the fraternity of electric priests, but your intentions are good. If you were not seeking omniscience wisdom, then it was the motive force itself that brought you here to find it. What happened here, and how did you manage to survive? When the heretics descended in droves upon the sitting room. Hello, Nix. Hope you had fun over the holidays. I did. Thank you for asking. How about yourself? Did you have fun over the holidays? I know it's been like a busy time for all of us in our lives. We gave battle, but the unholy foes burned omniscience warriors on a mass of their bodies, thus extinguishing the defender's sparks of purity. It was then that I ordered my few surviving brethren to return to the monastery's secret chambers. Upon taking refuge here, we began to destroy the blasphemous structures in superstitious ways. Thus, as fiery as my brother's anger was, I had no right to permit them to die in honest combat. For this task of taking back our abode still lay ahead of us. I must commend which your secret chambers are concealed. You hear a tinge of wounded pride in Henrik's words as he's upset about failing to discover Dr. Priest's shelter. Your choice of tactics was wise as well. There's no point in losing more lives than the massacre that the cultists wrought. The leader of this heretics fought her way into the ark within the dwells of the miraculous fusion reactor. She's trying to desecrate the rite of operation for unholy litany, so that the relic may be corrupted and the world of ignorance may perish in a fount of fire. But my brethren, in their magnetic meditation, are hampering her efforts by chanting SS request prayers in unison, thereby suppressing the commands that the blasphemous enter. Yes, between the holidays, we're out to play games. Try GoldenEye on the Switch, and wow, the controls don't translate as well. What did you think about GoldenEye on the Switch? Do you think it was fun, and do you think the multiplayer can work on GoldenEye on the Switch? Something to me about GoldenEye, like the four corners on Nintendo 64, just hit the right way. The holy place protected against Sarko's practice, I swear. The monastery was attacked by people who looked like electric priests. That's a lamentable mistake. We knew of no help that was on its way, and were not expecting to counter any allies in the monastery's chambers. But I see you're alive, and I mourn the senseless deaths of my brethren. I wonder if you would have been so touchingly mourned by the Lord Captain's death. Such settlements would have been awoken by the sound of our void ship delivering a punitive strike from orbit. Ooh. My enforcers and the governor's guards can help you reclaim the monastery. I cannot allow this. Lay people are forbidden from visiting the monastery. Only select few are allowed to behold the ark and the relic within. Your newer pilgrims of a special status bestowed by the Emperor. However, should any soldier unblessed by the homicide cross the monastery's threshold, I would deem them a heretic and have them put to death. Confirmed. The presence of lay people on monastery grounds without the praetor electorate's blessing will be regarded as sacrilegious violation of the holy rite of operation. Henrik opens his mouth for a second to say something, but changes his mind. Quietly clears his throat instead. Yes, I see. House Osorio follows the same rules when it comes to outsiders. Ooh. You made the right choice when you decided to avoid combat and save yourselves. Thank you, Pilgrim. It was not easy watching unholy matures stampede for the chambers of my temple. We all invaded our brethren who had fallen before the sacrilege began. I wish to get to the holy reactor. But I wish I configured the controls. Both sticks wave the gun in different directions. If anything, they should just decide to do the right one, not split between. Yeah, that does sound weird if they had both work for it instead of one. Because you would think that one stick would be for movement and the other would be for the gun. Because that's how I would set it up, is that almost like an Xbox controller is how I think it, how I play Halo. Is like, one's for movement, one's for moving your gun. That would make the most sense. Dark is hidden from Pilgrim's eyes. Considering the extraordinary experiences of your visit to the monastery, I grant you that right. The hall that leads to the high recluse has been barred by the enemy, but I will open a secret path for you. Enter the ark and experience the motive force, Pilgrim. We will pray Ooh, there's an option for it requires magnetic follower. You will pray for the security system that they may refrain from punishing you for your intrusion. May the charge on the side grace persist in battles of the faithful. Ooh, what's this? Machine right set. Okay.
I won't tolerate weakness.
But I'm glad to hear that you had fun with playing some of the games, though.
I'll lay claim to the stars.
Nope. What a shot. The face of the woman who stands before you is hidden behind a grotesque barred mask. The voice pouring out beneath it belongs to someone else. This is the husky summer brass of a road wolf, border of ships. How predictable your path is. How static. All the possible deaths you have skirted only to perish here in the fiery tempest that will mark the final dawn. The woman turns her mask to Pascal and glows. You have arrived just in time, little cog. It's gonna you use your regalia like a mass is due the reactor. Raps musingly. A cog, I can't comprehend why apostates try to install me by comparing me to the sacred symbol of our faith. It's irrational. The visitor lifts up like a crimson herald of bloodshed, and his drilling mechanic throws toward viciously as it ready to strike. The sacred cog grinds all the corruption to dust. From the dust, I will build order. You know what? the rare time that Pascal can announce me. Pascal, announce my arrival. Pascal lets out Timney Barak trolling, announces grimly. Without an outsized blessing, the rogue trader von Loch-Ness has come before the miraculous fusion reactor, seeking to perform purification and eradicate the corruption. All unauthorized persons are hereby ordered to lay down their arms and humbly accept their punishment. How do you enjoy this game? I'm sure I'm considering. I enjoy it a lot. Is like, as a huge Warhammer fan, this is like the right way, like the one of the best ways to get into Warhammer. Because the one problem with Warhammer is so big. Like the horse heresy itself is like 40 plus books that like trying to get into any part of Warhammer can be very difficult. I found Rogue Trader is like a great way to start. You have Tech Priest, you have a Battle Sister, you get a Space Marine a little later on, the Eldari, there's of course you're fighting against a lot of chaos. There's mutants and such. Like you get like a little bit of everything, so you can get like, okay, I really like this. Oh, the Navigators have a third eye that can see into the warp. I want to get into that. So you could actually then research more on like how to get into like Warhammer that way. Humility is the law of the meek. I am a harbinger of great changes and visions of the great classics, come to consider what humility had in my heart. The woman's voice breaks and shifts to a different pitch and timbre. A martyr's voice, young, fervent, and point. Time has all but run out. I can hear the fist of the future knocking on the door in the present. Choose quickly what you want to be when it walks in. A blind slave to what is gone, a fabled servant of what is to come, or a corpse. Or take some time to rest from you the details of the future that the code prophesies. Hopefully when we're done, what's left of you will still be capable of coherent speech. What you'll be is a living torch blazing for his glory. Jin's voice burns with pure hatred and troubles with patience to make the promise come true. Ah! Kaia squints and looks away. Yellow, reds, violets, oranges, and blues. Wild colors have scorched the eyes. Where the multi-mess ends, nothing but a colorless void remains. Are you trying to blow up the reactor? I am laying the spark of the final dawn. Sometimes the future revealed in the edge of daybreak's visions is fragmented between the vast possibility, the views unclear. I have glimpsed the importance of this place for what is to come, and saw the puzzle. The flesh period will transform this world and bring it closer to the Matrium, which will be reborn. False believers will perish in the fire, while the faithful will find their salvation and a new form in it. Oh, the Seat of Souls, the warp space. Never tame the spirit of the ancient noble machine, ignorant layperson. It does have a vile temper, but I have assistants who can help tame it. When nods casually towards the main lecture priest whose hands are affixed to the control panels with steel stones. When the servants at the side casts a tortured glance at you, his voice trembling with horror, blaspheming spirits have crawled under his skin into our sacred iron. Take the moment force of our bodies, I implore you. We do not wish to offend the ominous side with sacrifice our hands are permitted. They resisted for a long time, but now their bodies and souls belong to the schematicals. Line after line, the scrap code they produce will awaken the reactor's unyielding spirit as well, and it too will yearn for charging freedom. Your people went in my head, why? Brother Twilight, known you as Conrad, marked you as a target. Your following of his plans sealed your death warrant. It is now predetermined certain that changes can no longer affect. Who are you? My name is known to you. I am Aurora, servant of Erlon, the Krill, the spark of the final dawn that is destined to set Rickard Miners ablaze. Great path for one who was born to the Pyrenees bondage, but shunned her predestination in favor of the change promised by the edge of daybreak. Whose servant are you? Is Urim a demon or just another heretic? Shouting laughter comes behind the mask. Your flippancy is so amusing. Why, you have no inkling to the chasm that separates us. He's a prophet who foresaw our impending doom, who graciously bestowed upon us the right to choose a different path. He is a shard of ancient wisdom from the time when we were slaves to our bitter detestation. Berkshire, I can't wait to close this creature's mouth with the seal of death. Or you save this glorious deed for yourself. What servitude are you talking about? What predestination? Everyone been in the pyramid as a predestination. The soldier, the commoner, the administratium, official, the technomat, the void rat, or consigned to serving the golden throne, and then dying a grim death for its glory. Parent never thinks twice about treating people as exploitable and expendable. After all, they are the most easily replenished of all its resources. Even your path is predestined, road trader. You will inevitably perish on your quest to expand humanity's domain. Your end will be practically grim and ghastly. The fruits of your efforts will be enjoyed by others, the eternal aristocrats who dwell on Mars, Terra, and our other safe worlds. They insist that it's the natural order of things, but it's a lie. It's order that benefits them. Why are you blinding people? Do you think they are blind? They see far more than you do. Through reflections in mirrors blessed by the energies of the Meritarium, the edge of daybreak reveals them visions of true existence, visible glimpses of what is to come. Their eyes lie, erstwhile masters are taught them to see only what is consistent with the lies they tell. Deeper to them is of true sight. The woman takes a glass prism out of the folds of her clothes and looks at you for a very mocking chuckle. The prism's bluish pink sheen imprints itself on your retina as though it's been burned into them. Guess what I see when I look at you? As your day breaks, that you're our teacher, our savior, our merciful God born in the materium of the world that was living on a legacy of ignorance and servitude. You cannot see the woman's face behind her mask, but judging by her tone of malicious trumpet, I swear she is smiling. He remembers you, Suki von Vlakness. The silly savior fancy you have been acting out amuses the true masters of those people's fates. So what is this found dawn? It's all your followers ever talk about. Salvation from a death whose name is yet unknown, but whose approach is sensed by many. Soon will claim every inhabitant of the current expanse. Do you think someone will come to our aid when the collectively shakes our homes and planet-wide genocides are unleashed? Will Emperor help, or the idol of iron they call the Messiah? No, we will die alone and abandoned. Only one deity is promising salvation, the edge of daybreak. Mercy and salvation will come to all who believe in him, and purify their souls in the light of the final dawn. I think that's enough with heretical talk. Enough. I will rid of Record Miners of your tyranny. The woman's voice becomes thin and brittle like Avalanche's enchantment. I assume the name of the edge of daybreak. Every priest ripped their hands off the command panels, rending their flesh in the aches that pierced them. As their stage-mounted control bodies are imbued with the familiar force of radiance, all the unfortunate can do is scream in horror and plead for a swift death. Prayer begins smothering and the holy litany in broken Gothic. You cannot make out our blasphemous words, but the name heretic keeps repeating. The edge of daybreak digs into your hearing like a blade to defenseless flesh. It sounds almost physically painful. It spawns strange, impossible phantoms in your mind. However, you manage to muster strength and banish them from your mind.
Submit, and you'll die quickly.
You'll make a suitable sacrifice.
Okay, yep. We'll have Suki there. Pascal here. We're gonna put like right everyone in the front lines. Cassia right there.
God Emperor, move through me! Be the fire in my heart. Each strike is a prayer.
Move you here and do another.
Doubt is for the weak.
Take out some more people.
As the
First-
Emperor commands,
first
I
recital.
act. In thy light I stand, and thy light I crave.
Okay.
I refuse.
Take out the tech. He's right there. How did you miss?
Faith without deeds is worthless.
How do you keep missing? I don't understand it.
Faith cleanses the
Oh,
body.
you mistook your guy. There we go. Machine spirit.
Running binary override.
We'll expose the weakness in
Spiritual
here.
prognosis is favorable.
Pain and duty go hand in hand.
Focus, Van Kellogg's. Focus. This one. I feel the power surging. Be gone. I'll put my psychic abilities to use. I won't object to it. Alas, no. But of course, Lord Captain. Scorn the pain.
If I may, another foe painted black. That is foolishness.
That will give me my character another turn. He'll fire off with his burst fire gun.
Was your biggest mistake.
Well, do at all costs.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Put some fate on my character.
Tried and tested tactics are the best ones.
Oh, I didn't realize there was a guy there, but that's fine.
It will be done.
Oh, you parried.
Indeed. I will do my
Brace for
duty.
impact. Them.
Forge ahead! Nothing I can't do. Not a problem for me.
How do you miss every time, buddy?
I won't object. I'm done with this one. The Emperor is on our side.
Well, taunting, screaming.
Naturally.
Give Henrix in
I'll
their full
bring
turn.
glory to my bloodline.
Everyone, step aside. I won't object to it. For the throne, your reckoning is due. I won't object to it. I'm done with this one. Get me a target. Throne take you.
I'll do it. Eradicated. Doubt is for the weak. As the Emperor commands, I act. I'll do it. Rejoice in battle! As the Emperor commands. Doubt is for the weak.
Advancing.
I need a foothold. Be gone. More trouble than it's worth.
I have read tomes of military tactics.
I've seen worse battles than this in my time. At your beck and call.
Guard.
High momentum.
For Von Valencia.
Low momentum.
Reduced to dust. It will be done.
There we go. Enough. Now age rallying voice speaks to you from behind the bloodstained mask. Your palace to halt or approach what is to come. I seek a christened trail leading humanity to its doom. I see the glow of the final dawn. It means existence has made its choice. A dagger flashes in her hand. She drives into the control panel with all her strength. Now you will see it too. A blinding volcanic arc bursts from the broken panel's control panel and strikes at Aurora's uncanny mass. It now heats up smoke blows for the bars. With a howl, the cultists collapse. The light is gone. What was that it? The final dawn? But why is it so different from what our teacher promised? Aurora shakes her head blindly. Her voice is now the voice of an ordinary middle-aged woman fighting in pain. You'll pay for this. You will. The woman's voice, body goes limp. It collapses to the floor. Her iron mask hits the ground with a dull thud. Town examines the course with contempt. It includes rally, confirming purgation and termination. And her grims in disgust. The heretic took her secrets with her. Pity. Both the accused have been rejected her, leaving only a grayish-green thread. News that the heretic put around her own neck. We've seen this many times before. No one can escape fear itself. Heretic purse Aurora's bind leans over. A minute, please, Suki. I need no more than a minute. Inspect the control panel damaged by Aurora. The counter is probably well beyond repair, but your attention is drawn away from the sacred machine towards the dagger sticking out of the control panel. Closer inspection turns out to be a lavishly decorated handguard of a sword whose blade has been pried out. This helmet was decorated with strange ornaments resembling the eye covered by a scaled lid. The remains of the blade has blue sheen to it, the same tint as Carnar's weapon during the meeting on your void ship. There's no human-made dagger. It was made from wraith bone, trail liver belly to Dari. Ooh. As you lean over the shard, you suddenly hear a multitude of voices. They blend together. And individual words with stars. They are making your attempts to grasp the meaning. Begging whispers like the burning red scratch of a holy claw upon your mind. Ooh. Why Why is there... Interesting with the sword. Do I want to take it? Hmm. You know what? I'll take it. When you touch the abomination, the whispering in your minds grow louder and more bloodthirsty. You pocket the trophy superstitiously as proof the target appears at your shoulder. Hand gives you an appraising look, then shifts gaze to the Cognitor's control panel. Press a blow. I suppose whatever she used to breach your frame was multiplied impact of the motive force. Berkshire, on behalf of the Holy Order, I thank you for your cooperation and release you from requisition. From this moment on, I'm at your service. I'm ready to come aboard your ship and head for the Footfall as soon as you deem it possible. If you do not have other business in the system, in which case I'm prepared to shoot its prompt resolution. Remove the mask. The iron fab is tertially attached to the heretic's face. Her face is impossible to make out in the darkness beyond the bars of the mask. After peering a little longer than necessary, you wondered for a moment you saw something move. Let us finish cleansing the monastery, Pascal. Extreme looked on the side, given the motive force flow, and all obstacles in this path be eradicated. Oh, we leveled up. Level 14. Yeah, we'll take some weapon skill. Could take some character training. You know what? We could. Basic skills, like I take some Xenos. Ooh. You're gonna take ballistic skill. You take combat master. Willpower. Swift movements, giving you more movement speed. You're gonna take strength. You're gonna take combat master as well. Perception. Swift movements. Swift movements. Awareness. That was an easy level up. Get all the buys we can. There's something here. Okay, so we can loot Aurora's body. Blasphemous Prison. Glass prison crashed by the leaders of the Fallen Dawn. Belong to the leader, Aurora. If you look for it long enough, vision should begin to deceive your mind, showing that what could be said what is. Interesting. Avenger Gauntlets. Attacks that opportunity deal additional. Ooh. Requires conviction heretical. Maximum wounds. Gem and Dark Vitality. Interesting. Boom. Oh. They're waiting for us. Is everything... Does that mean all the traps are done? I can, like, walk around freely. I hope so. Find out in a second. Looks like it's some... Okay.
Searching is my observance.
I've suffered worse. An expected result.
Key and a plasma pistol. Okay. Okay. I don't have plasma weapon proficiency. That's probably a problem.
Experience. Nothing matters more.
Rogue Trader. I was somewhat brusque at our first meeting, and I would like to make up for it by expressing my thanks for your assistance in the electrodynamic Cenobium. Your arrival could not have come at a better time. Unfortunately, my personal investigation has hit a dead end. I think I will have to call upon outside resources to continue the search.
I give him the blade fragment. Fragment. You know what? I'll give it to him. You know what? Why not? I'm not being completely honest with you.
Yes. Yes, there can be no mistake. Such a powerful weapon of destruction. Why have you decided to part with it now?
Such things do not belong in the hands of lowly servant of Imperium.
You are quite right. I hope you will continue to exhibit such good sense in the future. There is one more thing. The Lord Inquisitor gave me this item some time ago. He must have thought it likely that I would find myself aboard this vessel sooner than he. I was instructed to deliver this device to Lady Theodora. However, given recent events, I believe I ought to present it to you. This is an elucidator, a sacred machine capable of translating the languages of remote and lost worlds into Low Gothic. It can even process Xenos languages to a certain degree. Not without infelicities, but possibly well.
Thank you. The Inquisition's your honesty greatly appreciated.
May the elucidator serve House von Valancius as faithfully as it has served the acolytes of the Holy Ordos up to now.
What do you plan to do now?
I would like to offer my assistance in resolving your immediate problems. I am aware that the ship suffered considerable losses during the recent mutiny and was damaged by the cultists' actions, and you have lost many valuable officers as well. You are in a difficult situation. I am at your disposal.
Do I want to give him the blade too? Do I want to give him the blade? What do you think will become the electrodynamic stadium?
It all depends on the electro priests who survived the attack. Fortunately for them, the cultists did not manage to seriously corrupt the holy site, partly thanks to the priesthood's efforts. Nevertheless, I would not be surprised if the local explorator fleet decides to audit and purge the damaged units once it hears about what has happened.
Ooh, I kind of want to give him the other one as well, but I'm like trying to decide if I want to. You know what? I'll give him it.
I suppose it could have some connection to the object of my search. Thank you. I will examine it later.
I must return to my duties. Henry Brother says it when he's directed by the sound of the Vox signal, so I'm trying to contact you.
Thank you for your time. Please consider me at your complete disposal while I am aboard your vessel.
Congratulations on the victory, Your Lordship. The entire vessel was patiently waiting the news of the expedition's success. Rumors about you not simply saving the Tech Priest monster, but actually eliminating the source of the mutiny and spreading like wildfire. Fox transmissions from across the world speak of nothing else. Governor Medivh is expecting you at the command center to discuss matters. Be ready to depart immediately. Just give the order. To the Void Ship Bridge. Okay, so we talk to the governor, of course. Call of the Edge, return the future. Ooh. I mean, we don't want the trust of our patron. Greetings again, your lordship. Governor Green offers a Hendrik a somewhat strange smile. Master Van Calix, it pleases me to see you in good health. I hope that you accomplish what you intended with the electrodynamic Sonnenbeam. Target announced without saying a word. After an uncommonly long pause, Minion clears his throat and quickly turns to you. I can express how grateful I am for your help. But the insidious heretic designs have been thwarted. Nothing stands in the way of my plan or yours. We're dead, the spirit of revolt is waning, terror squads of rebels are surrendering, we're witnessing the founders of the uprising. I've already signed the order to allocate 2,000 first-class wayfarers to you. The transfer to the ship has begin any minute now. What is our... We can't see where our power factor is right now. I would also like to salute the savior of Rickard Morris, and I have already made a... already a festive celebration to be held in your honor. We will celebrate your victory with ancient custom, triumph. We will drive through the city streets, caught by the guard of honor, as befits a hero who has vanquished the Imperium's enemies, while your trophies will be displayed in Jubilean crowns. Let me know once you have concluded your business with the system, and we are ready for triumph to begin. I am ready for my triumph. Excellent. We'll see each other at Skirden. May the lay of the throne be with you. Where can I see my profit value? What is my profit? Would be here? No. Not right? No. Oh, we have 22. Okay. Okay. We can also see the biography. Okay, I guess we just leave.
Victory awaits!
Your Lordship, Prius Lord Blackness. I am the Master of Ceremonies of Rickard Morris. Everything's in place for your triumph. Let me give you a brief summary of the upcoming event. You will take the road now from here to the start port. You'll be accompanied by your comrade in arms and a guard of honor. The body of the heretic known as the Prophet road will be pulled in your wake as a battle trophy. A stop is planned in the middle of the road. Their grateful citizens rush toward you, praising you for their salvation. Not to worry, this is a thoroughly choreographed interlude. The group of grateful people will be composed exclusively of loyal citizens, vetted by us, members of the military, young people attractive, physically fit, a few healthy children. Once they have said their praise, the procession will move on. Governor Menda will lead you by the start port, as also where the pyre has been built for burning the body of the heretic known as Aurora. Be handed a flamer blessed by the representative of the Lexarchy. You can choose the person you for in burning, but if you wish to underscore an epical alliance between you, House Flockness and House Winterscale, befitting to pass the honor of burning to Governor Minda. However, the choice is yours. Excellent plan. I'm ready to start the triumph. Of course, your lordship. Oh, we get to get into a tank. Surrounded by evil, repelling elves, the road course like a tiny island of gloom in the glorious ocean of your pending triumph. Glorious people must have put a lot of work protecting the body from decay as well as sawing out the grim iron face mask. The dead prophet has the worrying remarkable face of an utterly nondescript commoner. One aberration of appearance is emitting small mounds to their cheeks and foreheads. They've been painstakingly showing shut with a thick thread and plastered over the layer of face powder. Cosmetics transform the character's face into an eerie mess. The corner of her mouth is frozen in a hint of a grin, widely mirrored by our lips or mouths. Are you pleased, enemy mine? The grin seems to ask. I wish I could learn your secrets, Aurelia. You died too soon and never revealed them to me. That sound comes in response. As soon as you blink, the corpse's mouth seems to move upward by hairbreadth, or it's just your imagination. Ooh. Let's go in the tank. Make way, let us greet the hero. Small group of professionally dressed people rush towards you. Glory to the vast Loch Ness dynasty. Glory to Suki, hero recruited Nordis. Stately, beautiful, and finely dressed woman calls your name in the stardust voice. It was until you take a close look at her face that you recognize as Captain Raquel, the pilot you met on Recurred Filia. Grateful citizens wish to present their gifts to the Redeemer. The Master of Ceremonies' sugary voice almost brings a taste of honey to your mouth. For other reason, you know for certain that right at this moment, the gaze of Rose, dead, empty Psyox is fixed upon the back of your head. A thought surfaces in your mind, and not a voice inside your head. No, a mere thought. They're all going to die. You followed depraved. You've never seen the truth. As well because of your enemy mind. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah, a warning. The soldiers continuing to stand perplexed, but the trained discipline prevails as they turn around towards the spectators, preparing to lead the crowd away. Something boundless, blue, golden, dark. A grimace contours Hendrik's face. The interrogator lifts a hand to his temple as though struck by a sudden migraine. What? Behold, behold, behold the final dawn. Well, we're gonna fight. We're cutting to the bridge.
Take a knee and bow before me.
Spare none of them!
I'm afraid not. I'm not accustomed to being ordered around. As duty demands. Do not dare ask. Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Name them! Make them bleed! Pathetic! Guided by faith. As the Emperor commands, I act. Each strike is a prayer. Faith without deeds is worthless. As the Emperor commands. I will not. I'll do it.
High momentum.
Power resides in the will of the righteous. This is unacceptable. You, my Emperor! Doubt is for the weak. The enemies of the Emperor will be undone! I'll do it. This is why I was chosen! None can escape the Emperor's judgment. I will endure.
A tactically sound approach.
High momentum.
I took care of this one. We'll rule the stars themselves. Follow my lead. One, you are target. At your beck and call. I took care of this one. My place is at the fore. I will do my one fewer task. Indeed. Brace yourself, Abelard.
Naturally. Your reckoning is due. But of course, Lord Captain. I won't object to it.
High momentum.
I am fear incarnate!
Low momentum.
I'll pass.
Reading damage to bulk. Explorers know one route. Forward. Running by Nerek override.
painted black. Me? If you insist, Lord Captain. If only that were possible.
As the Emperor commands. Faith without deeds is worthless. As the Emperor commands. Violated.
Victory is imminent. I took care of this one. Tried and tested tactics are the best ones. Just a minor setback.
Be gone.
Let's see to it.
I won't object to it.
I don't have time for this.
Running binary override.
Suits my purpose. You don't stand a chance. Oh, too easy.
Heavy is the tread of his faithful.
High momentum.
Emperor, give me strength. I'll paint your death
Low
in
momentum.
colors.
A tactically sound approach. At your beck and call. One fewer target.
Your body can't beat you becomes alive. Fitness shows that I get through the thundering stack. Lord, this is X-Master, please. Sene, what is going on? Cat, Variance, repeat. I should feel no darkness, for light is with me. The light of my faith is thee. I shall flee before no enemy, for there is no enemy more terrible than the cowardness, and I shall overpower it. And I plays out loud while checking equipment with deft fingers. Red, black, and lots of blinding white fear. The whole city's quaking, no, the whole world. Let's talk more action. What's the vision saying, Lord Captain? Ready to send a shuttle for us? Let's move out towards the starport at once. Shuttles are going to find us here through the comlink stabilizers, which it won't. We're en route to the starport. Stay that starport. Reappearance of the star from evacuate. We don't have to deal with what's happening. All we can do now is try to make it to the starport. We're not banning people in distress. Everyone can come with me. Job I must get weapons. Any weapons. We'll catch up with you at the starport. We may even pick up some people from the garrison or civilians along the way. This alarm is now almost physically drilling for your temples. The fleeting little whispers at the edge of your hearing is lethal. They wouldn't know having to deal with what happened. The final dawn, our Genesis furiously. We stopped short of puzzling out the enemy's entire plan, O Emperor. Press for this negligence. I swear we'll find a way to right it. Not a complete picture. 100% daily series. Every warp active person on this planet sensing the presence of sorcery. This is rising like a tsunami. I've hardly ever encountered anything like it in real space, and most remarkably, the sorcery is still growing. I can never say what itself this reaction where light has gone. Children's down your spine seem to feel Aurora's gaze upon you once again. Where's that coming from? Of course, any longer, but from everywhere. All we can now do is try to make it to the starport. Bad news. Bad news, but not unexpected. His alarm keeps growing stronger as the situation of a faint gaze fills upon me. Well, we'll take everything we can. Hand flamers, scrappy auto guns, nothing really good. Chainmail.
You don't frighten me.
Shotguns, las guns, expected stuff.
I've suffered worse.
Let's get out of here.
You'll die quickly.
Great. What the hell are you? Chaos Spawn, great.
Duty go hand in hand. Follow my lead. I will do my master's care of this one. At your beck and call.
The Emperor is on our side.
I'll do it.
Oh, there's a lot of chaos spawns. Oh, boy.
I won't go down easy.
Okay.
Not my specialty. Already done.
As the Emperor commands, none can escape the Emperor's judgment. I am his will made manifest. I'll do it.
Come on, there's no way you're missing so many 70%. There we go.
I'll do it. Each strike is a prayer.
Suits my purpose. There's nowhere to hide. Nothing I can't do. Not a problem for me.
For the throne.
That was insulting.
But of course, Lord Captain. Naturally.
The scriptural program successfully terminated. My competences are not that universal.
High momentum.
I'll show you why navigators are feared.
I will bathe this battlefield in righteous fury. For you, my Emperor! Faith without deeds.
Be careful not to cross my gaze. If I may. Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
Just keep shooting.
I'll do it. My faith shields me. Doubt is for the weak. This is why I was chosen. I'll do it.
That's not the Seneschal's job. Someone else can do this. It will be done.
No, I'll send Hendrix this way to
I'll
get this
put
guy.
my psychic abilities to use. I won't object to it. Let's see to it.
Alright. Since you're done.
Activate calculated fury algorithm. The Omnissiah knows all, comprehends all. Request approved.
I'm gonna keep just unloading into this guy. Thank you. can hit you
I
from
am a
here.
navigator. Try to die with grace, at least. That is foolishness.
Pain cleanses the body.
Where's this guy? Oh, he's over here.
As the Emperor commands, I act. I'll do it. Rejoice in battle! Doubt is for the weak. For you, my Emperor!
I've seen worse battles than this in my time. Victory is imminent. I will do like you. For Conferencius! My place is at the fort. At your back and one fewer target.
Where's this guy? Oh, he's like right next to it. I even see him.
Never wavered in the face of adversity. Suits my purposes.
Nothing.
Opposing me was your biggest mistake.
Finest hour. Okay, let's go for intimidation. Shotgun, telepaths. Okay. Ooh, mesh vest. Let's get out of here.
A new challenge for me?
Alright, we got 2 hours in. I think stopping the start would be a good place to stop. Let's raid out someone. Dallas is streaming. We'll head there.